Welcome to another Misconceptions video where I take something that is generally thought to be true and I ruin it. Generally, these videos cover anything that is sci-fi fantasy related, including comics, Star Wars, Game of Thrones, and so on. Today, I want to talk about the general misconception that Darth Vader discovered that Luke Skywalker was his son in The Empire Strikes Back. So we all know this scene in The Empire Strikes Back. Palpatine is talking to Vader, and he tells him that he's absolutely certain that the rebel that blew up the Death Star is Anakin's son, Luke Skywalker.
I have no doubt this boy is the offspring of Anakin Skywalker.
How is that possible?
Turns out this actually isn't when Vader discovered that Anakin Skywalker had a child that survived. He knew well before this meeting. So after A New Hope, Vader was desperate to find the rebel that blew up the Death Star, for multiple reasons, one of them being that Palpatine really wasn't too happy with him. In trying to find the boy that blew up the Death Star, he hires none other than Boba Fett to find the boy, and he tells him, "You bring him back alive." Boba Fett tracks Luke and finally finds him when the boy returns to Tatooine to visit Obi-Wan's home for some type of clue or help with what he should be doing and how he should be training in the Force. Fett attacks Luke and they engage in a fight, while Luke is blinded, by the way. Eventually, Luke gets away and Boba Fett reports to Vader. Here's where things get interesting. In going to the planet and trying to find the boy, he discovers the boy's last name, Skywalker, and when he reports to Vader, he tells him, "Hey, I'm sorry the boy got away, but I do have a name for you." Upon hearing the name, Vader remains silent, but begins to remember Padme telling Anakin she was pregnant all those years ago, and then the Emperor telling him that he had killed Padme. The bounty hunter leaves, and moments later, Vader voices his astonishment and anger, saying, "Skywalker." He then contacts Palpatine, but Vader had just discovered his master had rivals training to potentially replace him, and Vader no longer had the same trust and faith in Palpatine. So instead of telling Palpatine about Luke, instead Vader tells his master, "I want you to know I will not fail, and I understand us precisely." Yeah, that's Vader's way of saying, I know exactly what you're doing and exactly what I need to do. Kill you and rule in your place. He ends the call and looking out into space, remembering Padme and the boy he fought, he says, "I have a son. He will be mine. It will all be mine." So yeah, in that scene in The Empire Strikes Back, Vader was lying and playing the Emperor. Well before then, he already decided that he was going to overthrow the Emperor and rule the galaxy with his son, like seen here.
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
So thank you so much for watching another Misconceptions video. Please like this video, subscribe, and come back for new Star Wars, comics, Game of Thrones, anything sci-fi fantasy related videos every week.